Well, things just got very interesting in regards to Naughty Dog. Not even 2 full weeks after the recent rumors/leaks in regards to The Last of Us Part 3, a bombshell announcement from the studio that could very much hint to the future and probably is a likely explanation why things have been a little off recently at Naughty Dog. This does seem to me like something that could explain why things have been a little off as of late, but a potential bright spot for the future. So Naughty Dog made a statement yesterday on social media in regard to the company's future, and it's a pretty damn big one. I'm not gonna lie with you guys. So we're gonna get straight into all the details with that. If you guys do enjoy this, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Let's go for 1,000 likes on this video. Let me know what you think of this down below in the comments when the video is all over. Join about that near 30% of people that are subscribed by hitting the red subscribe button, hit the notification bell, have it set to all so you don't miss any of my videos covering The Last of Us/Naughty Dog. And I want to thank you so much for watching. If you missed any of our videos recently, go check the playlist in the description down below. Let's get straight into it. So if you remember, around 2 years ago, Neil Druckmann had just been announced as co-president at Naughty Dog in 2020. So in a span of 2.5 to 3 years, a bombshell announcement comes yesterday. After 25 incredible years, Naughty Dog co-president Evan Wells announces he will be retiring later this year. We're so grateful for his talents, guidance, and leadership in helping shape our studio. Read more from Evan here. He was employee number 14 for the studio back in the old days, so he's been around since pretty much almost the bare bones beginnings of the studio. Then a little bit after this, Naughty Dog co-president Neil Druckmann offers an update on how the studio leadership team will change as Evan Wells retires. Co-president Evan Wells announces his retirement from Naughty Dog. The following message was shared with the Naughty Dog team earlier today. Please read out a statement from Evan Wells regarding his retirement. Dogs, after 25 years at Naughty Dog, I wanted to share with all of you that I've decided to retire at the end of the year. This is something I've been discussing with Naughty Dog studio leadership team for well over a year, and with Neil for even longer than that. The decision brings with it overwhelming and conflicting emotions, but I've come to realize that I'm content with my time at the studio and all that we've accomplished together over the last 25 years. And here comes the big part that really I've been hitting at you guys. I couldn't be more confident in Neil's ability to carry on running the studio. It's the right time for me to provide the opportunity for him and the others of the studio's leadership team to steer the studio into a successful future. Neil Druckmann has officially, when this year is over, because Evan Wells is retiring at the end of this year, will become the president of Naughty Dog. Unless there's going to be a co-president again thing, but Neil will be the head. This is a pretty inspirational story, as I'm going to show a tweet up here on the screen. Neil Druckmann has worked at the studio since 2004, nearly 20 years. He started as a programmer and has built his way from the ground up, doing everything pretty much now to becoming the head honcho at Naughty Dog. Now, of course, there is mixed reaction. There's a lot of positivity, like, yes, and then there's a lot of negativity, which, like, no. People are like, oh, this is the end of Naughty Dog. People are like, this is the beginning of Naughty Dog's comeback. Neil has barely missed. You guys can say what you want about The Last of Us 2, but he has not missed much. And I'm very confident that, and I'm hoping and praying that Neil will deliver, especially with these upcoming projects that we've got coming from the studio. I've been making games professionally for over 30 years, and Naughty Dog has been my home for over half my life. I've seen the studio grow from hire number 14, me, during the Crash 3 days in 1998. And put this in perspective. I was born in 1998, July 15th. My birthday's only in 3 days, so happy early birthday to me, yay. So that puts a lot in perspective how long this man worked at Naughty Dog. I wasn't even born when this happened. Pretty crazy, right? And now there's over 400 employees at the studio today. Every major life milestone I can track with a Naughty Dog project. I met my wife during Crash Team Racing. We took our honeymoon after shipping Jak 2. We had our first child E3 week when we announced Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Our second child was born right in the thick of development on The Last of Us. Working here has been awe-inspiring, and I have nothing but gratitude for everything that I've been able to learn and be a part of, and getting to collaborate with the passion-driven teams at Sony Interactive Entertainment and other PlayStation studios has been a pleasure. I've never taken for granted the opportunity I've had to be surrounded by such impressive creativity and talent. I'm thankful to all past and present for teaching me so much. There's never a perfect time to step away, but I'm incredibly confident that I'll be leaving the studio in the best hands. Neil and the rest of the capable and dynamic studio leadership team are perfectly suited to ensure Naughty Dog continues to lead the industry, not only in the games we make, but the environment in which we make them. I am positive that Naughty Dog will continue to push the industry and our medium forward. A little emotional here, isn't it? This guy has been with the studio for such a long time. It's crazy. I couldn't be more excited about our current project. So this is a look to the future. We know the multiplayer project is one of them. Rumored / leaked Last of Us Part 3. A new IP and potentially other stuff like a Last of Us 2 Director's Cut. And who knows what else. And not getting to see those games to completion is going to be hard, but we've never had a stronger team in place to ensure that we will deliver them in a way that will set industry standards and exceed all expectations. Because yes, if you guys know, if anyone has high expectations on these projects, it's me. It's you guys in the comments. We have very high expectations, which is why, as I say, let Naughty Dog cook, regardless of how long the wait is. To all the dogs in the kennel, I am humbled to see what you all have accomplished, and I am thrilled to have the honor to watch from the sidelines as you will continue to uphold the well-established development culture that has led to our good fortune and successful games. I have no doubt Naughty Dog will reach new heights and continue to raise the bar for the state-of-the-art. Thank you for what has been truly a tremendous adventure. I am thrilled to see what the future holds for this inspiring team, and I'm so proud of you all, Evan. So he is very confident that Neil and the new leadership team will be able to steer Naughty Dog in a direction up. Because right now, I'm going to be honest, since after Last of Us 2's release, it's been very downhill. So I'm hoping that they can turn it up with these new projects. That's what I'm necessarily hoping for. So Evan Wells, after 25 years, will be retiring at the end of 2023. While he's very much part of the studio leadership team until his departure, he and I have spent much of the past couple years building a leadership structure that reflects our growing team of the kennel and sets up for the future. As Evan pointed out, our good fortune has led to immense and steady growth. With that kind of success and size comes the need to reevaluate how we structure a studio leadership team that reflects the next chapter of Naughty Dog. At present, I as in Neil, will be co-head of the studio with Evan Wells until he goes, along with taking on the responsibilities of head of creative, ensuring that I will be able to invest in the future of our projects, creative vision, and overall business strategy. Neil's the head honcho, guys. Whether you love or hate him, this man will be deciding pretty much from here on out what the future projects are going to be. Allison Mori is getting promoted to studio manager and head of operations, where she will be responsible for Naughty Dog's overall operation and finances and will join me in steering the business of our studio. Arne Meyer will be continuing his work in developing long-term cultural impact and well-being of the studio as now head of culture and communications. Head of technology will be Christian Gerling, who will continue to push the new heights in innovation and technical solutions. Joining our already existing studio leadership bench will be Eric, sorry if I say this name wrong, Pangalanen, and Jeremy Yates as co-heads of our extensive and impressive art departments, while Anthony Newman will move into his new role as head of production design. And remember, if you knew this, Anthony Newman is actually one of the directors for the Last of Us multiplayer game. So I'm interested to see if he's still going to be a director of that. Would make sense since Neil's directing games still, regardless of his role as president. I know I speak for everyone at Naughty Dog when I say, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, Evan, for your knowledge, for your love of the studio and the industry, and for the great care you took to ensure that our studio was always moving in the right direction. Your inspiring leadership will forever be part of our DNA, Neil. Neil tweeted, sad to see my boss, mentor, partner, friend leave, but happy for him to enjoy a well-earned retirement. Evan, your unmatched legacy will forever be part of Naughty Dog. Well, pretty big news there. At least we have a couple confirmed things I want to really quickly brush on before I end the video. 400 plus employees at Naughty Dog right now. The studio has expanded immensely since The Last of Us Part 2 in 2020. So that is a sign that, yes, things are in the right direction. Number 2, Evan Wells confirmed multiple projects are in development. As we've known, we're potentially getting the multiplayer game, The Last of Us Part 3, a new IP, and more. So stay tuned for all of that. Number 3, this new leadership group. It's a big one. It seems like they are very planned now in their approach, which again, we've known this new Naughty Dog, despite being slower and no new games really in the past 3 years other than the remake of The Last of Us, I do trust that Naughty Dog is going in a right direction. Only time will tell if they end up delivering when we hit the end mark, but very good signs. Lastly, my thoughts. Clearly, I don't know if this is going to be it for the year. I still do believe we're going to be hearing from Naughty Dog before this year is over. I know it's almost already halfway through July, and as I said in my last video on the multiplayer game, I don't expect to hear anything in regards to the Naughty Dog or The Last of Us until September and The Last of Us Day, and that might even be barely anything, but I'd say near November, December, even October, that is when we'll start hearing probably on the multiplayer game, which I do believe is their next project coming. So stay tuned for that. That's going to do it for the video, guys, though. Congratulations, Neil Druckmann, and a big congrats to Evan Wells on his retirement and his amazing 25 years to the studio. Looking forward to seeing what the future holds. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Over 1,000 likes on this video again. Stay tuned for any more Last of Us videos. I might have one on part 3 again very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace and love, and have a great day. Bye-bye.